So OnePlus 7T Pro rumors are already out there, and a lot of Android rumors for upcoming Android phones. And I think it's honestly important to cover and take a look at these because these are not only the foundations to what Android phones are going to be in the future, but after what we've seen with the Note 10, it is very clear what's going to happen in these past few months coming, and I think it's important to talk about them. And I think I'm long overdue for an Android video, so good for you, Android fans. You get your own episode today.
Get lost, get faded, get high off the love we're making. Go home with just late night. I do anything to feel.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Michael here. Welcome back to Technoid. And guys, I am so sorry for the long overdue delays of videos. I've just been very busy with vacation and trying to relax. I mean, come on, YouTubers do deserve a little vacation. But welcome back, everybody. And if you haven't checked out my podcast with theme park history, I highly advise you guys to check it out. You will see that there is a new side to me and a lot of things you never noticed. So if you are interested, I advise you to check it out. Enough about that, let's get right into the video. So story number one, we're gonna focus heavily on Android today, like I said. So Android fans, you get your own show today, so just be happy. No Apple today, I promise, no Apple news. So let's start it up with the OnePlus 7T Pro. Now, as you guys know, I have kind of had a little rough with OnePlus, with the lying situation and all that blah, 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 blah. But when it comes to their smartphone designs and it comes to everything, I am a big fan of that, and the T series has been out there for a while, and I gotta say, they look pretty cool. Now, it is the same design pretty much. There is no difference because it's a T series update. It's an update to the T series, and that's what the T series is known for. So we're probably gonna assume, let's assume what it'll be. So you're seeing the designs all similar, but the back is covered for some reason. There's a little post on the back. Could just be a cover up, could be something we don't know necessarily. But in the event, we are rumored to get a upgraded camera setup, so we get a little better cameras, because the cameras on the OnePlus 7 Pro are good, but not to the point where it makes a big dent. So we'll probably get some upgraded cameras. We are going to be getting a new updated Snapdragon 855X. It is rumored because they say that the 855X is supposed to be the most powerful one, and if OnePlus is serious about power, that is the chip to put in. We will probably be seeing upgraded pop-up camera mechanism, maybe an upgraded sensor, but mostly a lot of people are pointing to this. They hope, because of the back being covered, wireless charging. Now, OnePlus has been known to kind of not want to put wireless charging in their phones, which I think is absolutely stupid, in my opinion, because if you're gonna charge flagship money, $699 is almost there. Everybody has been coming up with reasons. I've listened to all the counters, and these counters just sound stupid. If you're gonna be paying for a premium flagship phone, which is pretty much what it is, $669, $700, you're almost in the flagship smartphone range. If you're gonna pay that much for a smartphone, at least give some flagship things. And OnePlus has made it known that they don't want it in their phones because they believe it is very slow because of warp charging is so much faster. Well, unfortunately, you cannot come up with that excuse, and you're gonna have to come up with a better one, because now the new Qualcomm chips support up to 25 watts fast charging through wireless charging. That is literally almost as close as I think you're going to get to 30 watts. Now, some say 15 watts, but if you look at the Samsung Note 10, that has fast wireless charging. So OnePlus, there should be no more excuses. You should either put the thing in or be honest with us and just say we don't want to put it in. Like, what other excuse can you say? I don't think there's any excuses you can give. Just put wireless charging in the phone, because you're gonna see that these speeds are now there. If you could come up with your own wireless charging that is great, just like warp charging, good for you. But there is no more excuse that wireless charging is slow. You're now up to 25 watts of wireless charging fast. So no more excuses, put it in the phone, or I don't know what else to say. So that's the OnePlus 7T Pro. I will be following it as we go. That is a contender for possibly my new smartphone. I am going Android. I've made it clear. I'm getting an Android, but I'm just waiting it out. I want to see what comes out, and then I'll make a decision. So that's story number one. Number two now is the Google Pixel 4. Now this one's a little different because I want to talk about the strategy this year of the Pixel 4. So as you guys know, the Pixel 4 has been leaked by Google themselves. They released the back of the phone, something similar to the front of the phone, and we kind of see what they're going for. But if you ask me, I think that that is a smart marketing tool, and if this next rumor image that is supposed to be taken on a Pixel 4, a picture, shows any indication, I think that this shows that Google knows what they're doing. So somebody from the Google department of photos or whatever basically put out a picture talking about the Pixel 4, basically letting it be known that this is the Pixel 4 image quality. Now, some are saying it can be, it can't be, but come on. That is the Pixel 4 image. And I think that the strategy that they're going for with this is amazing. Because if you look at what they did last year, it was just terrible. It was terrible advertising, it was terrible marketing, it was terrible all around. And Google knew it. Their old team that did the Google Pixel 2 and the original Pixel, they basically had one more chance to kind of make the Google Pixel look better, but obviously they didn't know what they were doing and they got fired for it. So now they got a whole new division from HTC that have been working on these devices that have made the 3A and are now working on the 4. So I think that Google knows what they're doing with the market. They know what they're doing with the strategies, because again, I will make a video as to why I think Google is going to be the most revolutionary and innovative company of 2019. That is going to come later when I get back from vacation, but I will explain why I'm saying that. But if you want a general synopsis, it's simple. Google knows what they're doing. Last year, I mean, it failed bad, but this year, it is being so much different. They know exactly what they're doing with the leaks. They know exactly what they're doing, because there is no more surprise. Everybody's leaking it. Everybody's talking about it. And Google's like, you know what? Why do we need somebody to do it for us? Let's do it ourselves. So that way you ain't got nothing to speculate. And honestly, we can speculate about certain things, but the Pixel 4 marketing team is literally doing a great job, because in my opinion, it's something new. It is something that we don't normally see from smartphone manufacturers that leak their own stuff, but honestly, it's something better than what we've gotten over the past few years from the Android market and the smartphone market as a whole. I will again make a video on why I think that of Google. But that is the Pixel 4. There is the photo quality, which I think is just a regular photo, but it looks nice. I'm gonna give it that. And last story up of the day is the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 and Note 10 Plus. So after covering the event and talking about all my stuff, you would probably think that there isn't much to talk about. Well, there is. So according to 9to5 Android, whatever Google they call themselves, I really don't know why, the 5G variant will start with Verizon at $12.99, and then it will make its way with Sprint and T-Mobile. Now, a lot of people were questioning whether it can be unlocked and be used with other carriers of 5G, and the answer is no. It is just not the case. They cannot be unlocked and used because each carrier uses a different method of 5G. So T-Mobile is doing 600 megahertz, so low band, then Sprint is mid band, and then Verizon, AT&T, depending on where they are high range, although AT&T could be different, but it's only for business end users only. The point that I'm trying to make is that the Note 10, if you're gonna buy a 5G phone, it's safe to buy it from a carrier that you know you're gonna stay with the long term, because I'll be honest with you guys, I don't think you really need a 5G phone right now. I think it's important to kind of let the cellular market grow before you make a decision, because if you don't let it grow and it doesn't mature, I don't think that buying a 5G phone will be worth the investment, because it's still in the development. The T-Mobile and Sprint merger is yet to happen. It's supposed to, in my opinion, it should happen, but of course there is a lawsuit going on right now, which is completely hypocritical. But point that I'm trying to make is that if you buy it now, you're not going to access that 5G spectrum. You're not going to access those speeds. You're going to have to go to certain locations. So in my opinion, I would rather save my money and wait for when the time is right, which is why Apple is holding off on 5G. I think that they're doing the smart thing, because look, don't get me wrong, it's good to be future-proof, but if it's gonna be taking a lot of my hard-earned money and I won't even be able to access it, there is, in my opinion, no point in me investing that money. So I would rather hold off, or at least if I am gonna buy a phone, it would be a phone that has 5G built in and it can handle it. So in my opinion, I think it's better to just hold off from buying a 5G, and I think the Note 10 Plus 5G is a perfect example. Maybe you should just hold off, and maybe you should just wait another year till 5G really rolls out. And that's it for today's episode. So guys, thank you for watching. I know I'm a little but guys, I'm happy to be back. I will make one final video on Friday, and that will be my last video before I go on vacation. I will be doing a special video. I'm not gonna say what it is. I'll let you guys watch that yourselves, but it's not tech related. That's all I'm gonna say. So that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button if you like this video. If you dislike this video, hit the dislike button. Guys, again, thank you so much for watching. And I know I keep looking over here, but guys, it's a little weird. Something happened. I just wanted to make sure it's on my wall. It's not the green screen. But that is gonna do it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and peace.